If you were ever to visit Edward's branch line, you'd probably see Edward and Trevor working hard. Every year, the vicar holds an annual garden party, and it's Trevor's job to give rides. Edward's job is to bring passengers to and from the garden party. One day, Edward arrived at a station. There was a poster for the vicar's annual garden party. Edward smiled. He remembered that day a long time ago when he helped with the garden party. There are posters pasted all over my boiler, cab, and coaches, Edward told Gordon later that day. I'm really looking forward to this year, especially since it has been 30 years since I helped out. Gordon, who was in no mood for stories, grew very cross. I've no time for this, he said. Now I'd better get going. I have to pull the express. It's a guaranteed connection, you know. Edward didn't pay attention. The next day, Edward was pulling coaches filled with passengers going to the vicar's garden party. There are even some passengers going by road in Bertie the bus, as the load was too heavy for one engine to handle, so the vicar had to invoke Bertie's help. Later that day, Edward was waiting to take his last train of the day. The people got into the coaches, the guard blew his whistle, and Edward puffed away. Meanwhile, Trevor was pulling a trailer of refreshments to the party. Just then, there was a fallen tree on the road. Jem Cole saw it and applied Trevor's brakes. Trevor couldn't stop in time, and the trailer of refreshments fell onto the railway line. Just then, Trevor heard Edward's whistle in the distance. Edward couldn't stop in time. His driver applied the brakes, but it was too late. Squashed fruit flew everywhere. Oh, I'm sorry, said Trevor. There was a fallen tree on the road, and I couldn't stop in time. It's okay, said Edward. I can manage. And he slowly puffed on. It took a really long time, but Edward finally arrived at the station. Edward was too tired to say anything. Just then, Bertie arrived. Well, he said to Edward. Decide to have some refreshments on your way? Edward was too tired to say anything. Later that afternoon, the vicar of Wellsworth came to see Edward. Well done, he said. The Fat Controller agrees with me that you are a really useful engine. Although next time, please watch where you're going.